got to turn it on. This is on and off. First of all, I want to know who brought this $2.75 ring down here for me to get in. Say that again. Brother, you emphasize the word redneck when they see you, don't you? All right. Somebody tell this guy Elvis left the building a long time ago. How many Gamecock fans we got here? You've got to be kidding me. If you think Lou Run the Road Hoach is going to save this dead program, you got the wrong ideas, folks.
Oh, a wise guy, eh?
They threw him out of Arkansas. Notre Dame fired him because of rheumatism and old age. Hell, Viagra can't even help Lou Hoach. So I'll be praying for each and every one of you Cock fans. And for those of you who are alive over at Bryce Stadium back in 1981, there was a freshman All-American quarterback playing for the Ole Miss Rebels, came in and we whooped some booty, and you're looking at him right here. I have returned to South Carolina. God knows why. I want all the good-looking women in here tonight to raise your hand. Come on, if you're a good-looking woman, you know it, raise your hand. Hey, buddy, put your hand down. Just the good-looking women, come on. You know, I seen, you know something, you're 11 years old, and you're over there telling me to suck it. You've been watching way too much TV, pal. You know, the first thing that happened to me when I got here tonight was two little boys recognized me at the corner, and they said, I remember when you and your cousin, I'm sorry to admit it, my cousin, HBK Shawn Michaels, when we used to run around in Memphis, Tennessee, when he was a punk and now he's a Rudy Poo. The only thing I can say is if Shawn was here, he would get what you're going to get, my man. You're a Mr. Clean wannabe. You got 50-cent tights and $2 boots. I'm in a $3 ring in front of a 50-cent crowd, and I feel like I'm at the county fair. Brother, if they told me to guess your weight, it would take me 2 weeks and a day, so sit down. Can't be bad, so for those of you who are good, you got my apology. But there's one person here I want to take a little bit of oh, let's see. Oh, let's just go ahead and say it. Where the hell is Tim Swain? You know, as you stand over there with your nickel and dime body, standing beside the 50-cent candy man walking to the ring, remember something. You're the GM of this corporation, company / baseball team, right? When's the last time y'all won a championship? No, they gave you that. When'd you actually win one? So you got a $4.95 Walgreens ring on your hand. You got a $2 nickel baseball team. You got a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old kids out here still wet behind the ears watching Rudy Poo Candy. Oh, can't say that. Watching the WWF on Monday night and all those overpaid drug addicts. And you come out here and propose to me that you're a baseball team. Is that right? Well, if you are a man and you're the leader of the troops, why don't you lead your happy ass right up in here and let me show you what wrestling's all about. No, I don't think you quite get what I'm saying. I'm getting paid to be here too, and it ain't enough. So I figure to counter what I'm not getting paid to be in this $3.10 town, you can come up and make up the difference. What's the biggest station in Columbia? What's the channel number? No, I didn't say letters, moron. I said numbers. Channel 19. Anybody here from Channel 19? Channel 19 Sports. If you want to see Tim Swain get his ass whooped, just say, hey, hell yeah! Hey, I'll give you $500 cash right now in your hand if you'll get out and let Mr. Terrific, championship ring wearing Tim Swain likes to get an ass whipping. Ring the bell.
Rikki Nelson.
A man that isn't lost for any words, Dan Paris.
Rikki Nelson challenging the GM here, the brute shooter. Chris, are you next?
I don't know who's next, but let me tell you, do you think these fans have gotten their money's worth? The Big Bombers win tonight. Third match in New Dimension Wrestling of 5 big ones. We still have the midgets and ladies to come. We're just halfway through.
Oh, and more to come. I mean, more, this action-packed. And if you wanna know where the action is, it's right here tonight in Columbia, South Carolina.
Woo! Let me tell you, it's hot and heavy here, and we are right in downtown Columbia. Listen, we're so close. I can see the football field where the Gamecocks play. We're right on the campus of the University of South Carolina. Boy, what a great city, and this is without a doubt a hotbed for not just New Dimension Wrestling, but professional wrestling around the world. Columbia, South Carolina, and all throughout the state is a hotbed for pro wrestling.
Without a doubt, very hot. And right now, the brute shooter, boy, he's got the crowd behind him.
There is no doubt about that. Columbia is behind the good guys, the fan favorites here tonight, and they just resent the bad guys across the board. Let me tell you, and what's some great wrestling. And one thing, you know, like Rikki Nelson or not, he's a great representative of our heavyweight championship. Works great on the microphone with people, and is obviously a great wrestler in the ring, taking on all comers.
A textbook arm drag right there. And I'm going to tell you, not really much known about the brute shooter, but Chris, Rikki Nelson, internationally, a hot young man.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Brute Shooters comes out of Jimmy Valiant's wrestling camp in Shawsville, Virginia. There is, without doubt, there is a protege of Jimmy Valiant in the ring, well-trained young kid, still coming up in the ranks. But Rikki Nelson, as we know, wrestled in the NWA, wrestled with WCW, wrestled with WWF, wrestled the best. And here in New Dimension Wrestling, Tully Blanchard, Buddy Landell, Manny Fernandez, Rick Link, the list goes on and on. Rikki Nelson's faced him, Rikki Nelson defeats him, and still reigns as our champion.
With the competition that you just listed, without a doubt the toughest, probably the toughest in the independents in the Carolinas.
Oh, without a doubt. You know, Rikki Nelson is not a man that squawks by anything. He'll take on any comers at any time. Baseball parks, armories, the park, the high school gym, you name it, he'll take them on wherever the ring is set up to defend that New Dimension Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, and that's no different tonight.
Without a doubt, not a closet champion, putting up the strap tonight against the brute shooter.
Oh, without a doubt, you know, Brute is a fine wrestler, has a whole lot to learn, but what a shot here for this young kid to get a shot at the heavyweight title here tonight. Boy, you know, you got to be thinking this has got to be the most important match of his wrestling career.
Chris, you got to wonder, has this young man bit off more than he can chew?
Oh, without a doubt, has he bit off more than he can chew. But let me tell you, oh my gosh, they're going for higher ground already. Rikki Nelson, not a rule-breaking type wrestler, but oh my gosh, no, they're going toward the fans.
And right into that metal fence that protects the fans from the fly balls.
Oh my God, that is stones right there. That is just stone gravel right there on, folks. That is no padding on that outside of the ring. I can tell you that right now. Oh, look, a little nature boy strut. Oh no. Oh my gosh, he just body slammed him right on the dirt.
And I'm going to tell you something, the official, I don't think he expected Rikki Nelson to lose total control here, but Nelson taking him to school outside.
Oh my gosh, Nelson is laying him right in there, lefts and rights at a knee to the midsection. Look, he's just sizing the youngster up, and I think, like you said, Brute Shooter has chewed off just a little more than he can chew.
Looks like he's going to smash him into that fence again, but a closed fist shot.
I guess there's no count out on this one because this one's far past the 10 count. We have lost absolute control in this one. And the fans, you talk about being up close, the ring's 40 feet from the stands, but the wrestlers are just 5 feet away.
Well, I'll tell you, Chris, I think the official showing a lot of a lax type of attitude. He wants to see a winner.
Sure, of course, the title is on the line here tonight, so, I mean, maybe letting things go a little too far downtown Columbia. Now here goes Brute Shooter. All right, and another, and another. Oh, no, Nelson in trouble. Oh!
Nelson, and tasting that fence, a little of his own now.
Oh, my gosh. Brute Shooter is just sizing Rikki Nelson up, chops to the chest, and oh, my gosh, Brute Shooter, I mean, some intestinal fortitude. He is digging down deep here, and he wants a shot. He wants a chance and a crack to win that heavyweight title.
And given a very valiant, and no pun intended, effort right here.
Oh, no, I don't think what's coming up. Oh, my God, he just suplexed him right on the lawn.
And that seemingly, I think, Chris, has knocked the breath out of the brute shooter.
Boy, that could have been the telltale story right there. You know, Dan the Man Paris along with Chris Plano here. Dan, what do you think of all the news people here? Much speculation about this show all week. Just Moolah stepping back in the ring. There's got to be 3 or 4 television cameras here. I see camcorders all around. Radio, newspaper people here. What a spectacle when NDW comes to Columbia.
Well, Chris, she's Nelson taking him toward the outer side of the stadium.
Oh, no. The cameraman, the NBC local affiliate here, almost just went down. Oh.
Nelson with a big plastic chair across the back of the shooter. Nelson taking the attack continuously outside. Nelson with another closed fist.
Nelson is teaching him a wrestling lesson in there. Give it credit where credit's due. Brute Shooter has come back on several occasions, but boy, he's been a
hangman. That
looked like he just reached down deep for something, almost like it was a natural reaction there more than anything else. I still don't think Brute Shooter has all the cobwebs clear.
Going for a suplex, and let's see how Nelson up and over, belly to back German suplex. Count of 3, Chris, with his feet on the ropes.
Wow, Rikki Nelson came in, ran his mouth, nailed Brute Shooter around this field, and walks out with the title, and walks out still the New Dimension Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Hey, he talks the talk, he walks the walk, and he backs up what he says.
Without a doubt.